Manipulation rarely sounds like control. It almost never sounds aggressive. Most of the time, it sounds reasonable. It sounds caring. It sounds logical. And that's why it works.
If after a conversation you feel pressure, guilt, or urgency, but you can't clearly explain why, this is not intuition. This is technique.
Today, we'll go through 10 common phrases used in everyday conversations, especially in Western culture, and we'll break down why they are manipulative and how not to fall for them.
If you really cared, you would... This phrase sounds emotional. But what it really does is replace care with obedience.
Your feelings are made conditional. If you don't do the action the other person wants, your care is questioned. That's manipulation, because care and agreement are not the same thing.
How not to fall for it. Separate the feeling from the demand. A calm response sounds like this. I do care, but caring doesn't automatically mean I'll do that. Let's talk about what you actually need.
Second phrase, don't be so sensitive. This one doesn't argue with facts. It attacks your perception. Instead of discussing what was said or done, you are framed as the problem.
Your reaction becomes the issue, not their behavior. That's manipulation, because it shuts down dialogue without addressing reality. How not to fall for it. Don't defend your sensitivity. Return to the fact. I'm not debating sensitivity. I'm talking about what was said and how it landed.
Third phrase, everyone agrees with me. This phrase creates social pressure. It makes you afraid to stand alone. Most of the time, everyone means two people and an ego.
That's manipulation, because instead of evidence, you're given a crowd. How not to fall for it? Ask for clarity. Who exactly, and based on what facts? Let's stay with specifics.
Fourth phrase, I guess I'm just a terrible person then. This is emotional hijacking. The conversation is redirected from your concern to their self-pity.
Now you're no longer heard. You're busy comforting them. That's manipulation, because accountability is replaced with drama. How not to fall for it? Don't rescue. Bring the focus back. I'm not calling you terrible. I'm addressing a specific behavior. Can we stay with that?
Fifth phrase, after everything I've done for you. This phrase turns help into debt. Past kindness is used as leverage. That's manipulation, because gratitude is not a contract.
How not to fall for it. Acknowledge, but don't submit. I appreciate what you've done, but that doesn't mean I owe you this.
You're overthinking it.
This phrase doesn't answer your questions. It rushes you. It cuts off analysis right when it begins. Often this phrase appears when your questions are actually correct.
That's manipulation, because speed is used instead of clarity. How not to fall for it? Slow the conversation down. Maybe I am, but I still need time to think. I'll get back to you.
Seventh phrase, if you say no, you're selfish. This is an attack on identity. You're not asked to consider a request. You're pressured to protect your image.
That's manipulation, because labels replace dialogue. How not to fall for it? Don't prove that you're good. I understand you see it that way. My answer is still no.
Eighth phrase, you're the only one I can trust. This phrase creates emotional dependency. You are quietly assigned full responsibility for someone else's stability.
That's manipulation, because care is turned into obligation. How not to fall for it? Refuse the role without rejecting the person. I hear you, but I can't be your only support. Let's look for another option.
Ninth phrase, if you loved me, you'd prove it. This phrase turns love into a test, and the test always benefits the one who demands it.
That's manipulation, because real connection does not require exams. How not to fall for it? Return love to a human level. Love isn't something I prove on demand. If you want something, ask directly.
I'm just being honest. This phrase often hides disrespect. It's used to justify harshness, blame, or boundary violations.
That's manipulation, because honesty without respect
is not honesty. How not to fall for it. Separate truth from delivery. You can be honest without being harsh. If you want to continue, say it respectfully.
Now, the most important part. General principles. Manipulation feeds on urgency, on confusion, on emotional imbalance.
The simplest protection is not resistance, it is clarity. If you feel rushed, pause. If you feel guilty, slow down. If something feels off, ask for specifics. Clear questions collapse manipulation. Short boundaries end it completely. You don't need to fight. You don't need to explain yourself endlessly. One clear sentence is enough.
And when you begin to notice these patterns, it doesn't mean people around you are villains. It means you've started seeing how influence works. And once you see mechanics, you stop being a button someone presses.